Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, aDudemanbro, and I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Yeah, because today was just crazy. It's one of my first times since probably a Kodak that I seen a stock go from about $1 up to 40 something dollars, and it was a 2,500 to 3,000% gains on that one, and that's stock ticker SPI. Outrageous based off of their EV news, basically, and that one just went crazy, and that kind of tells me how insane this stock market is and how volatile the stock market is in general, because that's just you almost never hear about that within the last couple of years. Stocks just don't do that. Anyway, I hope you're all having a fantastic week. I'm filming this on hump day. I hope that your midweek is awesome. You guys are having some gains, making some money. This week has been kind of hard for me, especially yesterday and today. I had some of my long-term stocks, Tesla and Apple, kind of tank a little bit, but that happens with some stocks. They were up for so much for so long. It's only normal for them to come down a little bit, so I'm not too worried at all. Anyway, this is going to be some of my top penny stock picks, and actually one swing play that I think I have that's a little bit, it's above a penny stock, so that one's not one, but has super good potential. A lot of crazy catalysts coming up, and some awesome EV plays. So anyway, let's jump into the video here. Let's bring up some Weeble. So the first one I kind of just want to talk about is SPI, and I mean, I think you guys all seen it today. It was overbought for like almost all day. I kind of feel bad for the people who bought it at 30 plus, 40 plus, because now it's sitting at about 14. This is just insane, and this is a big reason of why FOMO is a huge thing. Fear of missing out. A lot of people chase this and they lost. I heard of a couple of my friends lost their ass on this one. I stayed the heck out of it because it was just too crazy. I wish I would have got in that $2, $3 mark of when I was thinking about pulling the trigger, but I didn't have the capital to go too crazy into it, so I kind of just, stayed back, because I thought we were going to get more of a pullback, and it wasn't going to go to freaking almost $47. It's insane. But anyway, let's jump into some more of these picks. Party City, I'm still holding it. I kind of wanted to just give this an update. They hired 20,000 more employees for October. I'm thinking that once we get into October, mid-October, we're going to see 4+ on Party City. Just based off of, people are still having parties. A lot of people don't know what's going to happen with Halloween, and I'm guessing that there's not going to be very much trick-or-treating. We might see parties going on. I think that's going to be the normal. No one's really paying attention or sticking to these guidelines of 6 feet away, or actually staying at home and whatnot. So I think that this is going to go crazy. I think it's going to go 4+. I'm shooting for a $4 price target, but I wouldn't be surprised if it hits $6, maybe even $5. So keep an eye on this one, because I think it's going to be a good one. So a couple of my plays from my last video, Polar Power, so glad I got into that on Monday, because we hit about $3 today, and I sold majority of my position. I'm holding until tomorrow, because I think we might see a continuation for some of the EV plays. I don't think a lot of the EV plays. I think some of these weird ones, or these oddball ones, because even AYRO didn't even go too crazy today. It had a little bit of a spike to almost $3 once or twice, but it stayed low, and we actually might see the opposite. So we might see POLA, Polar Power, and Sunworks and Blink tomorrow, that they might reverse, which they might start to head into a downtrend, and we might see the ones that didn't pop off today actually go up a lot. So, but I'm still holding about a little bit less than half of my position on this. Sunworks, I'm super happy about this. I kind of went on, not necessarily a YOLO, because I did think it was going to go to about $1. I did get into it early Monday morning, and sold out basically 80% of my position for almost 3x. I sold most of my position at $3.50. I can't not be any happier with this one. Let me know in the comments below if any of the community got into any of these plays that I pointed out on Sunday. I would really like to hear it. Like I say in a lot of my other videos, I love to communicate. I love to talk to the community so we can all make money together. That's what this whole channel is about. Yeah, so I mean that leads me to my spiel. I'm not a financial advisor. These are my picks. These are what I'm looking at. Please take and do your own due diligence on these because a lot of them might be crazy and might be a little bit out of your comfort zone, and I don't recommend that you take a trade without fully knowing what your enter and your exit points are. So anyway, going on again, we're going to say Blink is another one. I'm not sure if I brought this up on the Sunday video, but Blink is another one that I'm looking at. We had a lot of selling yesterday, so this one I think might turn into a reversal, and we might see a $9 push tomorrow. So I'm keeping this one on my radar for sure. So next one I want to talk about is one I'm very excited about, and this is the new one that I was saying, and it's not an EV car type of play, it's a solar charger for the EV cars, and this is actually a rebranding, Envision Solar, and I just want to bring up a couple of these articles. So first of all, we have about 13.5% institutional holdings. It's a pretty decent amount for this company. The price targets for the analyst, lowest is $17. And we're sitting at not even $11 right now. So even on their low end, which I mean, they're a dollar or two apart sometimes on the low end of the catalyst, or the low end of the price target sometimes. I think that this one will at least go to 15 plus. That's my price target for it. I actually might even hold it even longer depending on what they're going to be bringing, because they have a whole lot of different things coming out soon. The price targets for that is 17, 25, and 30. I think those are very good price targets. If I can get about 20, which is 2x right now, which would be amazing. So they have an awesome website, honestly. They have a few things that they're working on. Their EV chargers are actually built, put up in a quarter of the time, 4 minutes, compared to other these companies, that take 18 months to 24 months. They actually have to build things. This company doesn't have to build construction permits or any of that type of stuff, or they don't even actually have to do construction. It actually takes 4 minutes. They actually have a video on their site that takes 4 minutes to set these up. Just another article. Please read it. It's another pretty big analyst, HC, put a buy rating and at $30, and that was before it became BEEM. So if you can't figure out anything, that is what the new name branding has been turned into. Last thing I want to talk about is their corporate presentation. There's a lot of good information. This is from earlier this month. A couple of key things I want to talk about. They expect room for about 20x growth in their current facility. That's pretty insane. They also own a lot of patents and designs for a lot of these different chargers. That's insane too, because they have they have kind of a market on this, and they know what they're doing because they have multiple patents too. And I'll scroll down a little bit later on and show you exactly. They have like 8 plus or something like that. They have a clean cap structure, clean balance sheet, no debt, 4 years of cash, so they have cash till 2024. I mean, that shows me that this company knows what's going to do, and it has a very good handle on their market, and they know how to market themselves perfectly, and I think that they're going to do it, and I think it's very under priced right now. So the rebranding, I told you guys, it's now BEEM. A couple different things that you guys can, like I said, guys can go over. They're basically $300,000 a month that they burn, but they have $11 million in cash, almost $12 million in cash. So that's about 4 years. This is a couple of their patents, and I mean, there's actually videos on all these out there too, and just so incredible. So like, these are the key things about their type of chargers compared to other chargers. They can charge any brand or class. No permitting, no construction, no electrical work, no utility bill, and not vulnerable to blackout. So this will definitely make it so they lose a lot less money. And once I go down a little bit further to their customers, I mean, they have some really big customers and a lot of government contracts also. So I think that that's a very good sign. Also, this is just some, just to compare. New York City is going to take 24 months to get that all tied. California's going to take 18 months. This system takes 4 minutes for the exact same charger. These are their patents. So there's 7, but there's also other several patents that are pending. So they have some really great type of equipment that is available. A lot of different states and countries, actually. Even Canada is actually one of their newer clients. So this is just some of their clients that they go off of. You got Google, McDonald's, you have the state governments, Fiat, Honda, Dell. I mean, there's so many great companies on here. You even have Johnson & Johnson, Johnson Controls. So this is what I was talking about. The current EV to EV charger ratio is 8 cars to 1 charger. So it's expected by about 10 years from now that it will need to at least be 2 to 1 if we have that many EV cars that are in the market also. So we need to somehow come up with 6 times as many chargers as we have now. So many different investments and stuff, and even the EV market is expected to be $6 trillion by Goldman Sachs by, I think, 2030. I mean, this just shows me some outrageously growth opportunities on this one. Like I said, I'm definitely going to be adding to my position. I added a little bit today at about $10.60. I'm going to keep on adding on the dips for sure on this one, because I think that this one is this one's a pretty great company to be investing in. The grid interruptions cost the U.S. businesses around $200 billion a year. I mean, that's insane. I have a bunch of different catalysts coming up, and these are actually prior ones from like 2019. But this is just some summary of it. They have room to grow a 20x, like I said. They're getting better and better, and no debt, and years of being able to operate on cash. So that's why I'm very, very bullish on this stock right now. Like I said, this is what I'm going to be taking a good amount of my SUNW, my profits from POLA today. I'm probably going to be dropping it. I dropped a little bit of it today, but more of it's going to go into this company, and I'm going to be keep on adding the dips. Anything $11 or under, even $12, I think is a no-brainer. There's very limited risk to reward on this one, in my opinion. So, but anyway, let's jump into the next one, and that's GRIL, and this is one that I brought up about a month ago now, actually, and it was sitting at about $3, $3.80, and the offering that they did, if I can bring that up. So the offering that they did, and I'll bring it up here, $1.70 a share. I mean, it's sitting at $1.52 right now. My expectations for the stock is, I think that there's a no-brainer that this is at least going to go to $2, based off of my analysts. I mean, like I said, do your own DD on this, but I'm going to bring you guys a little bit here. So, a few things. First of all, we're looking at a very small public float. So, it's going to be very volatile, but at the same time, you could see insane, we're sitting at half of where we were last month, and there's room for this one to go $5 plus. A few other things is they just dropped an article yesterday, and they're going to be having their third ghost kitchen in Chicago. On top of that, they actually have an annual meeting of stockholders, so that's like kind of the next catalyst, and that's October 27th. So into October, I'm expecting a little bit of some gains and definitely some running going on. On top of that, too, there was 2 new locations in NYC, and also their balance sheet is looking better and better. As a kitchen type of, as a restaurant, they're not the most profitable. Some of them each year, when I looked into their financials, they keep on getting better and better each year. So I see this one going up, like at least $3.50 to $4 is my price target on this, and it's sitting at about $1.50 right now. So that's about 2x profit gains right there. So I think that is a no-brainer. Today we were almost, we actually hit about oversold. So I think that we're going to see a reversal here soon. Anything under $2, I think you're going to see gains no matter what. But that's my personal opinion. Like I said, please do your own due diligence and find out for yourself. So last one I want to talk about is kind of riot slash BLM type of play. Probably a lot of you have been reading the news. If you haven't, there's been a lot of riots and a lot of information being put out there with even more, destruction and everything. This is a very good play based off of temperature screening devices and camera devices, different rioting things. I'm going to put the video where I talk about it in the description below, but I talk about how they have different contracts with states about facial recognition and different things that have to do with the cities. Back in July, when a lot of other riots were going on, this went to about $4+, $4.43. I'm going to be putting this one on my watch list for sure. We actually might even get a gap up to almost $4 tomorrow. So it might honestly be too late for this one. But I just added it to my watch list because I completely kind of forgot about this one. I have so many other stocks in the rotation, but this is a good one to watch if things don't start to turn down at all. I think that there's a potential dollar plus gains on this one. It's probably going to be day trade for sure. I don't see this one swinging because it has the potential of dropping a lot really, really quickly. But if you get it $2 and under, there's definitely potential money to be made. So plus, at the very end of the day, you've seen so many buys. Yeah, that's the last one I want to talk about. In ending of this, I want to say thank you so much. We're very close to the 3K goal. I know I'm like way past the 2K and the video, but I actually have it in the works right now. It's going to be a lot like the haircut video that's on screen right now, and it's going to be edited to that quality and everything, and that kind of takes me a while because I'm not the best video editor, so it takes me a little bit a while to do that, and I actually need help from a few of people that you've probably actually seen in a video or two. So but anyway, that's the video. Please leave in the comments what everyone is looking at for the whole rest of this weekend. Going into October, we're really close to October here now. What are your plans for Halloween? Are you gonna be throwing parties? Are you gonna be staying inside? Let me know in the comments. Have a conversation. That's what I want this all to be at the end of the day. So anyway, if you want to check me out on any social media, I have my Twitter and my Instagram in the description below. I also have my Patreon if you want to check that out. To everyone that's asking about the Discord, I ran into some problems with my Discord and trying to link it to my profile for trading because I want everyone to know when I'm buying and selling stocks. So I'm kind of in the works to fix that right now. I hope to have it out very soon. So I thank you all for being very patient with me. I'm learning a lot of all this basically right now. And it's been difficult with a full-time job, this whole pandemic that's going on, which I know a lot of everyone else's lives has been affected deeply by this. So anyway, I also have my referral links in the description below. If you would like to sign up for Robinhood and use my referral link, you'll get a free stock and so will I. And if you want to sign up for Webull, you'll get a free stock. If you deposit $100 within 30 days in Webull, you'll get another additional free stock, and I'll get a free stock also. And that and the Patreon all go directly right back in to equipment, to camera stuff, to editing, software, all that type of stuff. So I really, really appreciate it. I can't tell you enough of how much that means to me. But anyway, you guys stay classy. See you in the next one. Peace out, yo. Shuriken. I don't know what that was, but Or is it? I always got weirded out when people did that, but hey, screw it. Peace out.